Oh, it's been good.
How does this year compare to where you were at last year?
You know, coming in last year, you know, I switched positions from high school, so I think last year was really good learning experience for me. You know, really learned how to play tight end, and you know, I think from last year to this year, it's been, you know, last year really helped me out a lot to come and work this year.
How much of an impact has Matt Savage had on you in a short period of time?
Yeah, it's been great. You know, it's always hard to lose a coach, especially when they recruited you, but Savage has stepped in. He's done a great job with blocking and receiving. You know, he's really helped me out a lot in all those aspects, and you know, I'm ready to learn more from him.
So far from this group as a whole, kind of what each one of you kind of brings that's unique to the table.
It's a great feeling.
From the tight end room?
Yeah, from the tight end.
Yeah, I think it's you know, it's great. I've learned a lot from, you know, Tabo and Lake being the veteran guys, and they've really helped me out. But you know, it's good to have different bodies, different skill sets, and you know, I think that's really beneficial for the room in general.
How hard was that process?
I'll say something that I need to move on, maybe just being a better vocal leader for our team.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's obviously going to be tough, but you know, I really needed that last year. You know, just you know, being kind of like in the background, really working on scout team. You know, just learning the ropes, learning how to do things the right way, and that's where kind of Lake and Tabo showed me really how to do things the right way and how to be a professional and go about my day.
It look good.
Where did that benefit you?
It look good.
Most?
We've been having some big runs, so that they get the job done for us.
I think you know, playbook for sure. You know, learning just the ropes of it. You know, the speed of the game, the physicality. You know, coming from high school to college is a really big difference. So, you know, just learning the speed and how all that, you know, translates from high school to college. It was really helpful there for sure.
Did you get that one snap in the Minnesota game?
You know, it was pretty surreal. I didn't really, you know, get a chance to process it. Coach just told me to go out there and kind of ran out. You know, it was cool to, you know, be out there, but didn't really have any time to process.
Who's pushing you in the tight end competition right now?
Everybody's around. Well, not surprised.
I mean, everybody in the room is really great. You know, everybody brings a different skill set. You know, Lake's the real veteran of the room, so I just really take a lot of the stuff he does and learn from him and just how to be a professional, how he runs routes, how he blocks, his physicality. So I've just taken a lot from him, and you know, each of these guys push me every day to, you know, we all push each other to be better players.
How are you trying to separate yourself?
You know, just doing extra work, you know, watching extra film, you know, anything I can do outside of practice or, you know, scheduled time to, you know, make myself a better player.
What do you enjoy more, blocking or getting out a little bit and getting up?
You know, I love both, but you know, I'm a receiver at heart, so I do love to catch the ball. But you know, I love doing both. As long as I'm out on the field, you know, it's great.
What have you seen from Jaden Mayava since the end of last season?
You know, it's been great. You know, I love Mayava. He's a great dude, great quarterback. You know, he's really taken a leadership role at quarterback, and I think everybody looks to him, and you know, he's been doing really well in spring ball.
Not as many receivers right now. Do you feel like the tight ends are getting a little bit more action?
Both sides.
Yeah, I'd say a little bit, but I think we're just doing a lot more overall right now with a few guys down. But once we get those guys back, you know, we'll keep it rolling.
What's the overall vibe been at spring practice? Not just the tight end, but as a whole, as a team. What's the vibe been like?
I think it's been really good. Energy's been really high. Vibes have been really high. You know, it's very competitive. You know, everybody pushes each other each day, and I think it's been really good, honestly.
Are you still happy that Coach Hanson's still here though?
Yeah, you know, it's great. He's a great guy. I love Miss Annie. You know, their little one rock right over there. You know, they're family. They're family to me. So yeah, I'm happy he's still here. It's good to just see him every once in a while and work with him on block and stuff for sure.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys.